Hello, Namaskar, Aap sabka swagat hai to my channel. Today we want to talk about something special about India and America and the big difference about the poor and the poor, Indian poor people and American poor people. I have seen the video of Karolina Goswami. She is really incredible. She has so much knowledge of both sides. I do not really know where she grew up, but she has much experience in India and much as well in America. Her English she speaks is really fine, impressive. She has so soft voice, but everyone when she is on stage hear her, and that is really special because we have not to be loud that people hear us. And she is really impressive, and she show in a really interesting way now the difference about the poor people in both countries, in both big countries. Yeah, so let us start and see the difference.
Heard a sensational story of the deceased Indian millionaire, a beggar from Mumbai who left behind certificates of fixed deposits and some cash. How strange is that? India and America. One is a developed country, the other one is still a developing nation. Unfortunately, homelessness, slums, and poverty still exist in the two largest democracies of the world. However, there is something that makes Indian slums unique. No, I'm not talking about the beggars anymore. I want to tell you the shocking difference that I have personally experienced while visiting the poor neighborhoods in the two countries. The first difference is people. Happy, friendly, and joyful people. In Indian slums, you can find them everywhere, all the time.
All over India we can
On the
find
other
them.
hand, in America and also in many other Western nations, you tend to find anger and unrest when you visit the poor areas. I have personally experienced
Me
this.
too.
You do not see the smiling children who will come running towards you to hug you or to play with you. Instead, you see anger on people's faces. So, does it mean that Americans do not know how to be happy without money? On the other hand, in India, random strangers in the slums have hosted me and cooked for me. They showed me an immense generosity that I will never be able to forget. Many Western tourists love to photograph poor Indians. This is something that happens all the time, and quite often, most
disrespectful.
Westerners do it without asking for any kind of permission. On the other hand, have you ever tried to walk in the American slums with a camera, taking pictures or videos of the poor?
Yeah, they will
You
kill you.
better not. Our friends and well-wishers warned us not to go to those areas with a camera. There can be serious safety issues. Why are the poor areas in the Western nations perceived as dangerous? Is it about drugs and crime? I was told that there are places in America where even the police do not feel very comfortable going. Forget about women's safety. On occasions, even men do not tend to feel very safe walking in American slums. It is something that isn't impossible to do, but is definitely not recommended. If you go to an American slum, you can find people that are unemployed, drug addicts, beggars, and even criminals who are on the run.
Yeah.
The situation appears to be different in India. It doesn't mean that slums in India are crime-free, but Indian urban slums are definitely more like informal settlements which provide the migrants from other parts of the country an opportunity to live cheap and save money. Many residents in these Indian slums live there only temporarily until they are able to grow enough in their career to move out. These slums in India are massive entrepreneurial hubs. Mumbai's Dharavi is a good example. It looks like a self-created special economic zone. The recycling industry, pottery industry, textile industry. A simple walk can expose you to thousands of single-room factories. hardworking, simple people whose products are even exported to other nations. The annual turnover of this Indian slum has been reported to be in the range of 500 million
Wow.
to $1 billion.
Wow.
As far as health and sanitation is concerned, the situation is bad in both American and Indian slums. In particular, San Francisco streets are suffering from an unfortunate poop crisis. To fight the problem, the city officially started a poop patrol task force in 2018. To fight the problem digitally, a tech guy even started an app called Snapcrab, but the poop crisis in San Francisco still continues.
Doesn't work.
While the administration in India might have broken several world records by constructing millions of toilets in a short period and are now striving to bring a behavioral change in
That is
India,
incredible.
the
Really.
situation in San Francisco is going from bad to worse. More and more human feces are being spotted on San Francisco streets every year, and many will likely just go unreported. Among the reported ones, just in 2018, there were more than 28,000 poop sightings. When it comes to healthcare, things can be extremely difficult in America if you do not have at least $1,000 with you, an amount that is usually required to be paid if a person wants to be able to use their health insurance. That is why even those Americans who have health insurance often find it difficult to take advantage of the benefits of their health insurance. It was found that half of all insurance policyholders in the USA face a deductible of at least $1,000. Unfortunately, $1,000 is already too much for many Americans to have in their bank savings. In 2016, a survey by Go Banking Rates revealed that 34% of Americans have no money in the bank, and 69% of Americans do not have even $1,000 in savings. India's national healthcare program is a work in progress. In 2018, India launched an ambitious nationwide scheme which is said to be the world's biggest government health program and is expected to transform India's healthcare system. When it comes to the overall lifestyle in different budgets, nobody can beat India. While the American homeless are often seen eating bread or junk food, the poor in India can eat fresh, healthy food in various low-budget restaurants that are spread everywhere in various locations. In the West, poor people are seen buying second-hand clothes. In India, poor people can buy brand new clothes that are available for extremely low prices. The poor in India can even travel all over the country on trains. They can watch movies in cinema halls and do many things that the richest do while being on a low budget. And this is because in India, all types of lifestyles for various budgets are available. In the West, the minimum price for several things are already out of budget for many. Whether it is train ticket, house price, rentals, good quality food, fresh fruits and vegetables, or even clothes, they are out of the budget of many. God forbid, but if tomorrow you became poor, where would you wish to be? India or America?
What a question.
As a concerned global community, we should appeal to both nations to work hard in an effort to eliminate poverty and homelessness. See you again.
See you again, Really, really interesting, right? I have seen both sides. I was in India. I have seen the poor part, a part of them, and I was in America as well, in 2, 3 big cities, and I have seen the slums, the people there, and how they live. That is a big difference. To say the truth, I was only in America when it was wintertime, so it was always so much cold. And they sleep outside, and when there is 0 degrees or colder and they sleep outside, they can die so fast when they have not the possibility to go in places where they can sleep inside. But the point is, they are not safe as well, these places, because they steal things from each other. It's not allowed to smoke or drink inside, and that is behavior, something they need in their daily life, because that is everything they have right now in America. When you have nothing and you cannot use a cigarette or some alcohol to forget how bad is your life, because no one will help you, and some places are giving you some food, but really not good food, definitely not, because America is definitely a country of junk food. Some people know that it can be completely different to eat good food, healthy food, but the most love junk food. Oh, food like that will overwhelm you, because, and it's too much for your stomach, and they love to eat non-veg, big steaks, so much bloody, and that is a normal thing, and everything was so much oily that you feel so much full and can do nothing the whole day. There's a big difference of the modern nations that they learned to eat really in a bad way, to forget people when they're getting poor, or they lost their house, their work, have not a chance to get a good education. That can happen so much, but the society is really bad to help in this way. And when they have a president, someone who only loves himself and can do nothing for the poor people, for the black people, and he is a white man and think everything is good for the white, and he cannot see the problem. That is the point. He do not see the problem. What happened in America? America think always we want to be first again. Why? There was in the past first. Why they want to be again? They have to be happy and healthy. All they do is give us one shock after another what happened in the world. Especially the president. So on the other side, it is there's India. Much more bigger, much more population, much more happier people. Completely in different way, because I know by myself what happened as I go here to there by car, by a walk, that people love to invite me. If they have money or not, that was not the point. They love to invite me and love to give me food. And I never expected that I got this kind of warm welcome all over India. I hope that it's not only depend on my blonde hair, or that I come from a different kind of country, because they do not know me. But your society is completely different. It is people are welcome, not only foreigners. You are have much more heart, and you share what you have. And what I know, and who knows me here, that I have always the respect and give the respect, and I have no problem in which house I go, if they are which have more money or they have no money. The houses are different, right? The people have the same heart. And I like to be there and share what they have, sit on the floor, drink my chai with them, got some food, and I swear I have never better food or chai as together with people who has not so much. Definitely not. So your mentality is completely different, and in my opinion it happened because you are thinking completely different of the world, because you think of karma, you have different kind of gods, million of gods, you praise them, you worship them in a really, really special way, and that makes you two complete different kind of people. You are much more open-minded as other countries, other people in different countries with a different kind of mentality. You have an open heart, and in this way nobody is a foreigner, you are only open. If you are educated or non-educated, that is completely different. And I never asked this kind of question to me, in which country I want to go when I get by mistake homeless, that something bad happened to me. But it's right that I will choose then India because of it is a warm country. I will not freeze in the night, not in this way, and I will get food. Then that is the only thing what is important in life. To get in the night sleep, and at the day food. And then you can start to be a good human being, a good person, because then you have everything and can do with your strengths, with your own strengths, whatever you want, and started in your beginning. Why not? This start is not in this way possible in America. They have in this way no chance, and they are hopeless. And when I have the chance, and I will, people help, give, donate them. I will not choose people in America. I will choose people in India, for sure, because they are much more worth it. And to give them education, to pay for their school, whatever, what they need in that moment, or what is good for them. Sometimes it is only an operation or a basic doctor. Yes, why not? It is possible to me to do it as to do it for American people, because the system there is completely different, and this is in the same way pricey as in Germany. So it is not payable to me, but for me it is in India payable, and I would love to. That is a big difference, and you are worth it. Everyone in your country is worth it, in your beautiful country. Yes. So now you know which country I will choose, and I give a big thanks to Karolina Goswami, I do not know her, about this really good making of the difference about the Indian poor and the American poor people. And that I know both sides, it's really special to me, because I had in the past the possibility to go to both countries. I was in America before I ever expected to go to India. There, in that times, I was thinking completely different, and it was fought before Trump and before the 9/11. So much happened after it, so much bad things, and I learned much more in the world in between. I have to learn because not the world changed. The mentality of the world changed. What we see, what we know, and the world is so much fast. And we have to learn not always to run. We have to come to us, to calm down. And that is a part India knows already. To calm down, to come in the balance, yoga, everything in this way, that there are some small things what is important. Only some things what is good for us, and when we feel good in ourselves, we can give it to others. And there are so small things we can do in our life. And in this way we can see that you are much more rich as America, because you learned it already, you have it already. What is important for in life? Yeah, you know what it means to live. America has to learn, and maybe Germany as well, and so much other Western countries, or they have to learn it again, what is really important in life. So that is my opinion and how I look in the world and what I have seen. I hope you enjoy it. Really special to think about this, because I do not think before what I will say. I see the video and then I started to think, oh, okay, that is a difference, and what I have to say about this, and then I know what I have to say. It started inside of me, and I want to speak about things and what I learned in life, and that is the difference, because I have not a map and make my notice and want to say here today something special. I just do, and that's me. That's always me, that I see something and wanted to talk about, because that is something I learned already and wanted to say in this moment, and here is my area for this. So I hope you like this report, what I have said, and I would love that you come again, and that we meet here on this channel again. Come over to Twitter and Instagram as well, and don't forget to subscribe my channel, and when you want to have a notification, press the bell button below. So below, above, wherever you will find them. So I wish you a really great day, and bye for now. Yours, Angie.